Hey everybody, James Hudson here and Dana.
Hi.
We are Druid City Games, and today we're playing Azul. This is the new hotness from Plan B Games, and it came over from Essen, and everybody was really stoked about it. And we've played it, and we really like it.
It's gorgeous.
And yes, it is very gorgeous. So let me just show you a little bit about the game and how it plays. So here's your score track, and here's your personal player board. You are going to be moving tiles that you select from the selection tiles onto your board. And you can only place tiles of the same type in each row. And then at the end of the round, they're going to move over into the matching slot. Then there's going to be some combinations of scoring points. So in this case, if you had a red and a yellow, then you could get 1 point if it's by itself. But if you get two in a row, horizontally or vertically, you get to count them and add them up. You'll see how that goes as we do the gameplay. The other big thing to remember is anything extra that doesn't fit in your row will come down here into this negative point category. It's really not very good. So we're going to just really kind of jump into the game and start playing it, because I don't know if you guys are like me, but I learned better by seeing it played.
Yeah, I'm not one that understands rules very well, so I have to play a round or two to get used to something. So
you seed the tiles in a two-player game. Actually, there's only 5. We played this 3-player earlier. So there's only 5 tiles, and we're going to fill this up with 4 of these tiles per little round rondelle thing. I don't know the technical term for that, and I can never just automatically grab 4 out of there. It's either 5 or 3 every time. So, all right, and now we do our
rock, paper, scissors, shoot?
Yeah, okay. Exactly.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right, I'm first player. Good, because you're going to see, you're trying to really work on your efficiencies. And so I'm going to go ahead and snag up, because there's a lot of times there's not 3 of anything. So now I'm going to put these 3 in my 3 slot right here. Now, whatever you don't take from a tile moves to the center, and the center becomes its own selection area. And the first player to take from here will be the first player of the next round, but this also goes into the -1 slot, so you're going to lose a point for that advantage. All right, Dana's taking the black and blue one, and she's already going to drop that in. She's efficiently going, at the end of this will be the first thing she moves over. So nice. Okay, what do I want to do? So my red is going to go to here. So if I could possibly, and Dana's going to pretend like she's not hearing this, because you can kind of take things that other people might need, and she would never do that. But if I could somehow get a snowflake and a black one, and then they're going to score in order as they go down, that would be good. So I'm going to go ahead. But you look at the board, there's not 2 of the black and blue patterny ones.
Nope.
Sigh.
So sorry.
Sigh.
Mess up your plans on that.
So, but I'm going to go ahead and get the snowflake going up here in the single slot. There you go. And you have to take all of the colors from the tile. Like, you couldn't just take 1 red if there was 2. You have to take all the colors. Oh man, well, you know what, we might just diversify here. We might just spread some stuff out in this first round, and then that way in later rounds I could do something. Yeah, that's stupid. That's not gonna work. Wow.
Or you can just go ahead and take from the middle.
I like going first. I do like that. So, you know, let's go with the 3. No, I'm not doing that. Gosh, choices. I'm going to go to 2 blue and put it all in there, so you have to take the negative points. And then I'm going to go ahead and get this on the perfectly lined out here. Now, if you don't fill up a row in between rounds, that's fine. It just carries over into the next. And so
I'm going to pick up this. Since I'm the first person, I get -1 automatically. So that, whatever. That's okay. And then I'll take these 3.
And throw it off the table.
And it goes off the table. And now you can go.
Okay. Well, there's a perfect set of 4. And let's make sure that's back on the... Yep, okay. So I'm going to grab these 4 red. Now, this is... So far, we've shown you how these work out perfectly, but you're about to see some situations here. some situations.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to leave her a single, and she's going to have to... Okay, either way. Let's go with this one down here.
Now pick up this.
So that's the end of the round. So now we score. And the way this works is every row that you have a full row that you've completed, they slide over. And so for that placement, I will score 1 point. Dana's doing the same. Here, now, you discard the extra, and you only slide over the one tile per round. So I'm going to get another point for that. There is nothing adjacent, so I don't score any additional.
I get 2.
Because you had an additional. Very nice. I'm back to 1 again. I'm doing terrible. Ah.
And I get 3 for that one.
Yep, and she gets 3 because it's 1. So normally you check horizontally first, but she doesn't have anything horizontally. So 1, 2, 3. So me, I'm just getting 1 point per, and this doesn't move over, and hers don't move over at the end of the round. These go to the discard, and when the bag runs out, we will we'll reseed it, but you work through the bag completely until it's time to refill. And the game ends, so that you can trigger and rush the end of the game if you want, when a horizontal row is full. So, you know, it's a minimum going to take 5 rounds. But now we reseed the petals and we go again. And I did 5 again. Y'all want to watch this? Hey, there's a 4 spot. Now, did you just arbitrarily pick that one to move over there, or
it was,
you know,
right.
was that like?
Because it was closer this way.
Is that how you did that? Okay.
I just got the closest one.
And then 1 more. All right. So you're first player, and where'd that first player? Did you lose your point for being first player?
No, I didn't. So I'm down to 5.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. And then that goes back in the middle, and now we're going to round 2. We don't have to rock, paper, scissors this time.
I'm going to do these 3, actually.
Of course you are. Wow. I'm going to do these 2 because that's going to be probably hard to get. And now for me, when this one gets placed, because I've already filled this up, I will get that 3 points right there.
Let's see. Get those. Push this off.
Okay. Let's see here. I don't really need those there. I'm going to still do it though because I don't want... No, you don't need those either, so I'm going to hang out. I'm going to hang out on that for a minute and see what happens. Let's go... Oh man, let's do this. I want this one.
You going to start... Oh, the top.
Tell me more about my board.
I'm just looking.
I think this should be a rule in the game. I think there should be blinders where you can't look at each other's boards. I've played this a few times. If you play this with like people that are just rude, they can specifically take tiles that they see that you could use instead of optimizing their own choices. You know? I don't know who would do that. I know who would do it. David Waybright. He's a jerk.
Ooh.
You heard it here first. Jerk.
Now you have to take the negative.
Yes, I do. And I also can't put that efficient spot of 5 down here because I have something already in there and it's not that. So if I were to take all those blues, I could put 4 here, but then 1 would trickle over into the negative. So anything that you can't use on the board to fulfill exactly spills over into this negative. And that can really happen at the end, like one of the games earlier, there were 7 of 1 tile left in the middle, and I got last draw, and I had to take them. It was gross. I didn't win, by the way.
At least you didn't come in last.
That's true. So that is true.
It could be worse.
It is true. Okay, I'm just going to do the snowflakes, and I'm going to take the first player. Me and the snowflakes hanging out.
Yeah, take it.
Man, I'm gonna get railroaded here. Like there's no dodging it. So I'm just gonna take them. You know what? I'm just gonna do it because it was coming back to me anyway.
Pretty much. And
luckily, these first 2 are only -1s. It's after there it gets into -2s and gets kind of gross. So, oh my God, that was probably not the best.
That wasn't intentional. It just kind of worked out.
It wasn't intentional. I
guess I got lucky. That's all.
I don't believe you, by the way, if you picked up on that. So I move this over and I'll get 3 points for this row. 1, 2, 3. That doesn't move over because it's not complete. This is complete. It moves over, but I don't have anything adjacent, so it's just a point and nothing. And so 2, 4, 5, 6. I lose 6 points. I only had 10. So thanks, Dana.
Hey.
Where are you? How many points do you have? 13. I have 4. So yeah, there's that. I'm like this is just decisions. Look at this 3 again. Like if this was put 3 tiles on it, then I would pull 4 every single time. Hey! All right, we're picking up pace here. Now I need to pick 3. I did, and they'll go like that. And I'm up first. Let me lay out this bag real. This is a beautiful components in this game. So that's another fun thing about it. It's just I want to eat these things because they look like starbursts. Wow, where are all these black and blue? Like they're gonna come out at the end. There's be like a ton of these black and blue tiles.
It's fine with me because I haven't really used any.
This is terrible for me though. All right, I definitely want to. Oh, I have to. I have a lot of options there, so I don't really care about that one. I don't want that. I want these. The good thing about when you go first is you really have to kind of look over what the options are, because if you don't do the most optimal choice for yourself, it's going to go away more than likely, or it's going to change by the time it gets back to you. Not so much in a 2-player game, but in a 3- and 4-player game, it really changes a lot between your turn and the next. So you know what? I'm going to do something awkward. I'm going to go ahead and grab this because I want a single, even though there's other singles, but I want to be first.
Okay.
I like that.
Go for that.
That point isn't going to win or lose the game for me. I'll probably lose by a point.
Let's see. Nope. What? These.
And once you've already placed a color in a row, like I can never put another yellow here. I can never put another snowflake. Like I have to choose one of these other 3 colors to go in that row. Let's see. I think it makes sense to go ahead and take that little guy. Get that off the board.
What to do? Oh no. Okay, I'm just gonna come here. That.
Oh, this is trouble. This is trouble. Trouble. Not good. Not good. One of the things I'm learning in this game that's really bad is if you leave a bunch of slots left over from the previous round that aren't full, it can block you out with the options that may come out of the bag in the next round, which you guys are about to get to see in perfect form. Now I have a color assigned to every row. So whatever I get, it's going in the negative. Oh, well, at least for one more round, I'm going to get this yellow, which I have a spot for. I don't have any place for either one of those colors. So if you threw another one off the table, you're going to get fired.
These little things
You're fired. Oh my gosh. So those drop into the negative again. So yay. And we go to scoring. So here, because again, it's not adjacent, it has to be adjacent. So I got 1, 2. That's it. Just 2. Here I've got, now this one's better. This one's a little better. So it's, and this is where people get confused a little bit, but it's 1, 2, and then 3, 4. The one you place, you get to count again. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's it for me.
My snowflake is a 3-pointer, and then nothing else moves. I got to start getting those off the board.
That makes me a little bit nervous.
Oh, don't let me forget here. I lose 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. I almost lose as many every round as I get. That's not how this is supposed to work, is it? I'm at 9. What are you at? 20.
20.
I'm not surprised by what's happening.
I don't think this round's going to go very well, though.
Good.
I don't have a lot of open slots for the large stuff. I don't like to get stuck with things. We'll see.
Hey.
Oh, my goodness.
There they are. I told you, they've got to be, I got railroaded in the beginning. Make sure they're mixed up well.
At least you're drawing better this time. Getting to the
I mean, that
wrong side
doesn't...
of the one.
All right, so I'm up first. I wonder what I'm gonna grab. But look, there's 2 tiles that have 3 of these, so there you go.
I'm gonna take these.
Yeah, you are. Oh, yeah, these can move over.
Put that in the middle.
All right, I need a single, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. You're welcome. I am not optimizing.
Yeah.
All right, everything's in the middle, so you're gonna be going first next time. Now, what shall you grab?
That.
Someone at home's like, James, why did you think you're an idiot?
Oh.
I'm blocked in so many areas. It's crazy.
You can't go red there.
It's
you already
crazy. Yeah, the red's already done.
filled it.
I mean, the snowflakes work, but that's going to leave me eating points at the end. So I am just not sure. I would... I'm going to do it.
Snowflakes?
Yeah.
Yeah, the real question is, well, no, I can't go red or black. I'm just going to do this. Take that one.
Ugh. This is...
That
yeah, okay.
Right.
See, this is where I get to return the favor. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to put it down here.
Thanks for these.
Hey, would you like those 3? Oh, they all go in the negative?
Oh my god.
Oh, man. Shoot, heck darn. Okay, well.
You have no negative.
I don't. Not this round. Here we go. Woohoo. I'm taking too much pleasure in this.
3, 4, 5, 6.
And then I move this one over. So this one's going to score, and this is a good example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. And then this one is absolute crap and is 1 point.
Seven.
I'm going to go ahead and start seeding while you're doing your math there.
Just 2. And then comes the negatives.
Yeah.
Or 6. Yeah. 8. I have 8. Good grief.
Well,
Is that right?
where were you at?
40.
So it'd be 32. Yeah, you still have a nice lead going into what could be the final round. Yeah, you've got 2 rows. You got 3 different options for ending it. That's a
Yeah, I
3.
got a lot
That's
of points
3.
that time for like getting. You don't have a lot together.
I don't have
clustered.
nothing on nothing here. This is. Are you first this time? You're first this
I
time.
think so. Well.
Oh my George. No, can't do that. That won't help. That definitely won't help.
No.
Nope.
No.
Wow, I'm gonna get crushed.
There's not a lot of good options right now for that.
Oh, I'm in good shape. You go ahead and do whatever you need to do. Oh man. Like everything that I need to make sure that I do this round, there's not enough tiles on the board to do it. So
This probably will be last round.
it's
right?
definitely gonna be the last round.
Okay, so I'm gonna take that.
Okay, all right, okay.
1 row.
So
I need something vertical.
I'm gonna go here. Nope, that's not what I want. I want these. Here. Okay.
No, I can't do that. I need to fill. I wanted to get all of one color for once. Like, it's not gonna happen.
Oh man.
Okay.
Oh, perfect. I'm gonna do this one right here. Boop, boop. There's something I don't want you to do, so don't do it.
What is it? I'm not looking at your board.
Now yeah.
Where can I go? So I can do that.
Yeah, he did the thing. Oh crap. there's no way to fill up anything else for me.
There's not
enough 4 spots. So
unless you did.
Oh man, we're about to like crush some negative points.
Yeah, you can take the red and fill the top, but then you have 2 extras.
Yeah, it nullifies the points that it gives me.
Or the 1 blue. You have the 1 blue.
The blue would be 4 points. That would be 4. Either one, they're 4 points. So.
But you don't get negatives.
Yeah, I do.
If you take.
If I take the blue, I won't. So we'll do that.
I know I'm helping you.
Because I need it. Because it's 18 to 32.
Wait, you just took that right from here?
Yep.
So you got this.
Yeah, I do.
And I'm gonna take these.
But you didn't want it? You sure you don't want that?
Nah, I'm good.
Since there's not gonna be another round? Well, at least I have spaces to put. Wait, let's make sure we make her lose some points. We need to leave the.
You can only play 1 row, really, with whatever's left.
You can't play that or that, but you can play. Yeah, this is the.
And there's not 4 of anything either, so.
This is a really rude way to play.
Done for.
Well, either way, you're going to grab whatever. I need to leave you 2 options, and there's not 2 options, so it doesn't matter what I choose at this point. You're going to be able to place. Yeah, and then I'm just going to place these, and that's the end. Okay, and now this triggers the end game because when we move this over, like when I move this over, she moves it over, it'll trigger, and this is the last round. So we can do our scoring. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Move.
Oh wow.
That moves.
None of that moves over, so I lose a point. Player token. Oh my lord, that's terrible.
And that moves.
This is what we call an embarrassing score. So now that is the end game. So now we'll do the 3 things that are your end game points. So any row horizontally that you have filled, you're going to get 2 points for. 1, 2.
I have 2, so I'm going to get 4.
Any rows that you have completed vertically, you'll get 7 points. I don't have any of those. And then if you placed all 5 colors of a tile, then you would get 10 points for each of those that you did. Dana had 4 there, had 4 of the snowflakes.
Yeah.
Me, I didn't even have 4 of any color. That's how bad that was. So, and that's the end of the game. That's how you score the points. I ended with 34.
64.
30.1.
That was a beatdown.
Yeah.
It wasn't intentional. I just liked all the pretty colors, so I just tried to match up things.
Intentional, she says. Now, something that's really cool about this game is once you've mastered this side, or I feel like this side is great for your beginning players, you flip it over and the back here is completely empty, and you play it Sudoku style where you get to choose where you want to put things and move them over. So if I was to play here, I would choose at this point wherever I want this one to land, but now I can no longer ever put the yellow and red in that row. So I'm going to get to craft where I want things to go. A little more thinky, a little more strategic. Once you've played the other side a few times, I think that's going to be the way that I prefer to play. Dana, why don't you lead us off with the review? What do you think?
So super fun game. It's really easy to pick up on. The rules are simple, which is more of my thing. The only negative is that I have butterfingers. So if you're playing on a slit table, be careful. Don't throw stuff off the table like I do. So other than that, it's gorgeous. Like, I love the pieces. I mean, it's a good family game too. Because I have friends who aren't really board gamers, and they can come over and play this.
A lot of times I think for me, with like an abstract game, it's hard for the fun to come through, because...
Yeah.
But I feel like this is one that is the perfect length of time. I think I prefer it 2 to 3 player. The 4 player kind of drags a little bit, and things are out of your control as much when it gets back to you. You're just like, well, I guess I'll take this because it's all that's left.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to prefer to play this at 2 and 3. But it's a great game that is streamlined, and kind of circling back to what I started with, I think the fun is in this, even it being an abstract.
Definitely.
So I agree. Gateway, a perfect gateway game. I'm going to be playing this a lot with my wife because we look for these type of games for like end of the day type stuff. Glass of wine and hang out and kind of decompress. We don't really want to get into like a zombie-side campaign, at 8 o'clock at night. Great for that. So, anything else?
No, I mean, it's an awesome game. So if you haven't gotten a chance to look at it, then it's worth getting. It just,
it's just hitting shelves and stuff, so it's brand new. This would make a great stocking stuffer if you have like the biggest stocking in the world. All right, that's it from us here at Druid City Games. This was Dana.
Bye, guys.
James. See you next time. Bye.